All right, I think I got it sorted. Let's see. All right, I think we're back. That was a heck of a goal by Rolfo, by the way. I mean, she smashed that one. Trying to apologies for that. Now we're a little bit laggy. To sort it out on the fly here because left them connected and it's kind of time. Um, yeah. Rolfo hit that screamer. Hit that screamer. Yeah. I was in the middle of trying to sort out this whole lagginess, and I was like, yes. So, like, yeah, I'm still a bit laggy, but I'm gonna try and roll with it. Here come Unite down the right hand side, cross blocked by the Atletico Madrid defender. Looks like it is out for a corner kick. And so I'm going to try and roll with it and see. Corner kick in, cleared by Atletico Madrid. Out to Tune. Puts the ball into the box. Mallet brings it down. Shot over the bar. So hopefully we can get to halftime and I can sort it out, right? Gotta have my own halftime team talk. Is it a little better? No. That's might be a little better. No. Again, apologies for the lagginess. I've paid my internet bill, so it shouldn't be that. Here comes Manchester United. Tune into Mallory's feet. Tune going out wide to Riviere. Riviere back to Letitia. Letitia inside to Toon. Toon back out to Jansen, who's back across the halfway line. Letitia. Miyazawa. Letitia goes back to our keeper. At this point, we've kind of got Madrid pinned in here. I expect to see a few more goals. I expect us to get one more before the half. That's my guess. Back to Tolis Joyce, who's out of her box. She goes out to the right hand side to Riviere, who is barreled through the back of Atletico Madrid defender. She's holding her hands up like she's not sure what happened. I'm like, you came through her back. You can't do that. Expecting a physical Atletico team, so not surprised. Yeah, a little better now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's kind of annoying. I'll have to call up my internet provider and, you know, give me a piece of my mind. Riviere going inside. Kind of fouled again, but play on, says the ref. Mallard on the right hand side. Mallard doesn't have any options, so she goes back to Giotti. TCA out to Mallard again on this right hand side. Oh, make that run. Make that run. There we go. Back to Mallard. Into the box. Oh, wide. Wide. Oh, man. Oh, man. That would have been a nice goal. That was well worked. That would have been a nice goal. Here come Atletico Madrid out of bounds. Throw in for United. Yeah, I feel like we've taken over the game at this point. Atletico Madrid aren't really getting out of their half, and you know they're trying to get what? That is not a foul on us. That's a poor call, referee. But yeah, Atletico Madrid is struggling to get out of their half. I feel like we've taken this game. We just need to score more goals to put it away. Sandberg pushing the Atletico Madrid player all the way back to her defensive line. Again, Atletico Madrid kind of pinned in their own half here. Here they come now, charging towards the halfway line, but cutting it back. Now they're in the center circle, looking for options. They're stopped, going to their right back, who has a little bit of space. She goes long down the right hand side or our left hand side. Tolis comes out very strong to claim that on the ground. Tolstoy still has the ball. She boots it long. There we go. Takes a bounce, and the Atletico defender heads it to her keeper, Gallardo. Atletico coming down. Well, they were going to come down the left-hand side. They switched it to go inside, but Miyazawa stuffed their chances, stuffed their passes. Leticia has the ball into Toon's feet. Toon was looking for Mallard, thinking she was there, but she played it to an Atletico defender who now have the ball. Atletico Yeah, that was an absolute screamer from Rolfo into the roof of the net. Sandberg. I thought that was off the Atletico player. Anyway, here come Atletico down our left-hand side into the corner flag being harried by Janssen. Atletico coughs it up, and we clear it long. I feel like we're frustrating Atletico now, and now they're trying to kind of beat us up a little bit. Atletico looking for a way across the halfway line. They've now come across the halfway line down our left-hand side, trying to string some passes together. Here comes Atletico. Down. Ooh, that's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. Janssen gave away a foul outside the box on the left-hand side, so this will be a dangerous free kick for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, I think Janssen tried to pull out of that one last minute, but couldn't quite manage it. All right, so while we got a break in time here, the Atletico player is still down on the pitch. Let's just go through some quick stats. So obviously that beautiful goal by Rolfo. Let me hit refresh on this. 8 shots for Manchester United, 1 shot for Atletico Madrid. The 1 shot we had on target was the one that ended up in the roof of the net, courtesy of Rolfo. 53% possession to Atletico Madrid. And it's funny with that stat, right? So, yes, according to my Google stats here, Atletico Madrid have had more possession. But if you kind of watch the match, it's like it's been a lot of pointless possession, right? They've knocked it, around the midfield, back to defenders, but not with any real intention. Hence the scoreline. 5 fouls apiece and 1 corner kick to Manchester United. This Atletico player is still down. Looks like she might be getting subbed off because it's not looking great for her. It looks like she's in a bit of distress there. Yeah, Jans is not going to kind of apologize for the poor challenge there because the Atletico player is still down. Like it was a late challenge from Janssen, but it wasn't like the worst of tackles by any means. So it looks like it might have been just the way that the Atletico player went down um, after the challenge. So I definitely think we're going to see some extended stoppage time this half. Oh, the referee's looking at the monitor? What? VAR? No. No, no. There's nothing more to this than just. There's nothing more in that. That's not a red card challenge. I can't believe they're even looking at it. The fact they're even looking at it, I think, is a bit much. Yeah, that's not a red card. I don't know why they're even looking at it on VAR. Referee's decision, VAR. What's happening? What is happening? A long run over from the referee. What is happening here? What is happening? What? No yellow card. Are you fucking. How? That's such a crap call. That's such a crap call. Oh my gosh. That is a crap call. That was not a red card challenge. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Horrible call. The Atletico player is being brought on a stretcher, so obviously whatever injury has occurred is serious, and obviously you don't want to see this, right? You don't want to see anybody getting stretchered off. But I really feel like the damage happened in the fall after the play. I don't think that was a result of the tackle. I feel like that's a terrible call. That's a terrible call. That's terrible. That's a terrible call. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Like that's one of the worst decisions I've seen in quite a while. Like not to be dramatic. Like that was awful. Like I mean I barely thought it was a yellow. Maybe I'm old school. I don't know. I barely thought it was a yellow, but I'm like, okay, yellow fair, but a red card? You've got to be kidding me. Atletico almost equalized. Free kick for Manchester United. The referee just botched this game, right? Because now it's going to be like this weird stuff happening all match. She needs to get a hold of it because right now she's like absolutely ruined it with that red card. Now they're looking at the goal line to see if Riviere possibly handballed it. No, 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 no. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Referee, come on. Another VAR check. Come on. For a possible penalty. Get out. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. This is okay. VAR check complete, no handball. At least you got that one right, referee. Doesn't make up for that terrible red card call decision. Riviere with a throw in down the right hand side. Turland chasing. Atletico try to clear. They're still pinned in. Miyazawa tries to get on the end of that. Sandberg sprinting back. Right, twist. I agree. That was one of the worst calls I've seen in football in a while. Like not to be dramatic, but I'm like, yellow card, okay, fine. I didn't even think it was that bad, but yellow card, fine. But like a red card, like where are you? Here come Atletico Madrid. Penetrating pass into the box. Jensen still with it, trying to find a pass through, trying to get it clear. United offsides. Every time that referee blows the whistle now in our box, I'm like, my heart just like sinks. I'm like, what's happening now? God. And what's annoying too is like it's a straight red, so like we're going to miss her for what, the next two, three Champions League matches? Yeah, yeah, right. Like the ref is turning the tide of the game. Ball's bouncing around in the midfield, still bouncing around. Ref calls another foul on Manchester United on Rolfo. Here come Atletico Madrid across the halfway line. Atletico Madrid. So obviously they're going to have more possession because we're down a player. So we're going to have to be smart. We're not really going to have much of an outlet because Turlin is dropping deep to help defend. I just I worry about Mallard in these situations because she's very much an offensive player. So her having to track back defensively to help cover a bit more, I'm a little bit worried about. Um, so we'll see. Anyway, um, Atletico Madrid just had a cross that was rejected and steered away. What is the referee doing now? Like, talk about making yourself the main character. Like, what are you doing? Oh, now she's giving a card to one of the United assistants. Yeah, a card for one of our assistants here at Manchester United from the referee who's just handing him out like hotcakes. I probably should watch what I say now because she might knock on my door and give me a red card. Yeah, yeah. We fall into the trap of European football reps and play acting from their players. Yeah. I mean, granted, the Atletico player was stretchered off, so clearly something was wrong. And but I think the damage was done when she fell. Like the tackle didn't look like much of anything. So I think the damage was done when she fell. I mean, again, hopefully she recovers. I don't want to see anybody stretchered off. Um, but you know, weak shot from Atletico Madrid. Tellis Joyce collects it easily. At the same time, if we were going to score again, Mallard is the one that can create it. Right, right. So that's true. That's true. That's why I'm kind of like 50-50 on leaving Mallard on because, yeah, on one hand, defensively, I feel like she's a bit of a liability, but then she is the one who might just wriggle through and either score the goal herself or set up Turland. Miyazawa referee call that foul? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the whistle does work both ways. Good to know. Good to know. Free kick for United at the top of the center circle. That is into Madrid's half. And TCA goes out wide to Sandberg. Sandberg looking for options. Rolfo. How did we adjust? Who do we have across the back? I didn't even. I was so disappointed with the card. I forgot to even see. Okay, we still got Riviere back there. We still got Sandberg. Letitia's back there. Was that Ziggiati who dropped in to defend? Looks like a handball was called against Turlin. Let me see. Yeah, okay, that's a fair call. Atletico Madrid down our right hand side. Riviere closing down the Atletico player. Atletico looking to try and spring a quick kind of through ball with a little flick there, but it's still not coming off. Riviere down the line to Mallard. Mallard, get there first. Come on. No. Atletico cuts that out. They come down our right hand side into the middle of the park. Miyazawa, Toon are tracking. Atletico again down our right hand side. This is cut out by Letitia, who clears it long. Back across the halfway line to allow us to get out from the pressure. Atletico collects the ball unchallenged, and that is your first half. Let me stop my timer here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Scripts. Stop timer. Let me get it set for the second half before I share my thoughts here. All right. So, first, let me go through the stats before I go off about that card. So it's halftime. Manchester United 1, Atletico Madrid 0. A 24th minute beauty by Rolfo. The stats are 8 shots for Manchester United, 3 for Atletico Madrid, 1 shot apiece on target. Obviously, ours went in 57% in favor of possession in favor of Atletico Madrid. Obviously, we expect that now with him being a player up. 7 fouls apiece. We've got 1 yellow and 1 red, which I'll come back to. And 1 corner apiece according to the Google stats. Now, started out a little bit end to end. Then Manchester United, we took hold of the game. We got the goal, which we kind of saw it coming. You kind of felt it coming. And we were looking pretty good. We were looking good, honestly. And then that red card. And I mean, honestly, that was, sorry, they're just showing some highlights. That was one of the worst red card calls I've seen. I mean, and with the assistance of VAR, that's what's crazy. With the assistance of VAR, I could almost understand if this was something where like you can't go back and look at it and it was a split-second decision. I could almost stomach that. But you had a chance to go back and look at it, and you went and gave the red card. Like, you should have just stood with your decision of the on-field yellow card, right? Which even I thought was a little bit iffy, but it's like, okay, fine, sure, kind of, from behind a little bit, you know, okay, I'll accept the yellow card. But to go back, look at it, and then say, gee, that's a red card. Like, no, come on, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, like, poor call. And then, I guess, I don't know, main character syndrome, I guess, from the referee. Um, she was looking to see again if there was a handball in the box to try and give a penalty to Atletico Madrid. Clearly there wasn't. And she gave a yellow card to one of our assistants. So, you know, again, the referee is inserting herself into the game where I think she doesn't quite belong. um, you know. So anyway, that's technically good. This is from Twist. As technically good Atletico was making them look like amateurs until that card. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we were making them look like amateurs. Um, Even I was a little bit surprised, to be honest. I thought that it would be much tighter when we were, you know, full strength on both sides. But despite the scoreline only being 1-0, I feel like we dominated that first half, if I'm being honest. But then, like I said, the card kind of changed things, and now we're having to sit back deeper and defend deeper, and we don't really have an outlet. I mean, that's usually what happens, right? When you go down a player, um, your striker tends to kind of tuck in, so now you've got what, like almost like a 5-4 kind of going on, or a 4-5 going on, with no striker really. Um, And so, we're clearing the ball, we're cutting out their passes when Atletico attacks, but now there's no one to clear it to or to try and go down the line to. So, going to be a challenge this half. But I tell you what, though, I think we've got the players with the right mentality to rise to the occasion. If any team has it, you know, any team on the face of this planet right now has that mentality, I would say this team has it. Um, I think that they're going to stay um, and be methodical and just carry out their orders that Skinner's giving them as we speak. And honestly, if we come out on top of this match, it will be probably our biggest victory. Um, if we come out on top of this, just having to overcome the odds um, against Atletico Madrid, and obviously with the red card. So we will see. Yeah, the ref is the woman of the match so far. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. She kind of made herself, the main character here by sending Jansen off. I mean, silly call, if you ask me. Like, I'd want to see the foul one more time, but I don't know. May sound weird, but I would play a 4-3-1. Gives enough defense solidity, but also gives enough power in the midfield and attack, even with one down. Yeah, yeah. That's what I think we'll do attacking wise. Because, yeah, I mean, to your point, like, I don't want to see us go in such a deep shell. Because, I mean, even though we were down a player, when we were able to get a foot on the ball and Turlin was able to kind of stretch the pitch a bit, we were able to move a little bit up the pitch. Maybe I'm being overly optimistic, but I don't know. I just really believe in this team. I really believe in this team. So I believe that, you know, that we will make something out of this. Um, but maybe it's blind faith, but that's what I believe. By the way, if you are watching, please do hit that like button, and if you are new, please do subscribe. Apologies for the technical difficulties earlier. Not sure what was going on with uh, with my internet connection there. I think I'm a little bit better now. Um, but yeah, like I said, please do like, please subscribe. Let me know what you think in the chat. Let me know what you think about the first half, the red card, what we should do in the second half, what changes you would make potentially. Like, I don't think it's time to um, shut up shop just yet. I think that if we play our cards right, call me crazy, we can maybe get one more. Again, call me crazy. Maybe it's blind faith. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. But if we play our cards right, I think we could possibly get one more. Um, and then we shut up shop. Yeah, yeah. It could be YouTube. You're right. You're right. Although I don't want to speak too negatively about YouTube, then suddenly my feed cuts out completely. It's like, oh, what a coincidence. Yeah. Oh, halftime, halftime. You know what? Let me see. There's other games going on right now. Let's see what is happening around the horn. Do, 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 do. Oh, nothing else going on right now, but later today, Benfica and Arsenal, Bayern and Juventus, PSG, Real Madrid. YouTube VAR check. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh man. That PSG Madrid game might be a good one to do. I might do that one on my other channel. We'll see. Oh, also, the girl gaffer, do you mean the first half in general, or what specifically? Um, so yeah, for the men's side, as you see right here, on Sunday, I'll be doing a match watch as well for the United Liverpool game. Um, Hopefully, the men can continue their winning ways. Obviously, we left off with the win against Sunderland before the international break. Um, we're starting back against Liverpool, which probably isn't the best team to come back and play against all on an international break or off of international break. But then again, it might be because Liverpool have been pretty poor lately. Um, and this might be the time to play them, right? They left their training complex, what's it, Aon training complex, whatever it's called, with their heads down, going to international break. They're coming back. They're like, oh, back to this place. Hopefully their heads stay down long enough for us to nick a win. Um, but who knows? But anyway, I'm doing a match watch for that as well. So please do subscribe if you are interested. If we win this game, justice is 100% served. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I think we deserve to win this one. The girl gaffer says United to park the bus from here. Yeah, I hope not. I hope not. I hope that we come out and attack a bit more. Um, because again, I said, call me crazy, but we might be able to get one more goal. And then if we got one more goal, I would absolutely shut things down. Salah has the same amount of successful dribbles in the Premier League as Bayender. One, I'm totally not shameless, I promise. Yeah, I saw that stat. I saw that stat before, and I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was winding up some Liverpool fans on my other channel, Football with Bryan Martin, and I posted a short and I said, is Arne Slot a fraud? Like I had like a black and white photo of Arne Slot with like a fraud like label stamped across his forehead, and man, they were not happy about that one. Will be a statement win if you get another goal and win it despite being down to 10. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The girl gaffer. Yeah, exactly. Like this would be a massive testament to the character of these players, to hold up to, I mean, honestly, to hold on and to win, but then to get another goal and win, yeah, would be huge. Absolutely huge. I mean, that's title winning mentality, right? Um, and I feel like I saw it early on in the season, where there were some games, okay, we won by quite a bit. Other games we had to kind of grind out the result a little bit. Um, and even within the game, it was like, okay, we didn't quite win the first half, but the second half we won, right? That kind of mentality is what wins you championships, right? And then not only being able to play those pretty silky, smooth passes, but also being able to get in there and get stuck in. Those are the characteristics, right, of a team that wins things. So I'm putting it out into the air now. I'm speaking it out into the universe that, United Women, we will win something this year, something big this year, either the WSL, the Champions League. Come on, second half. Let's go. The Chelsea game is the game that gave me hope this season. We actually went toe to toe with him. It may have only been a draw, but we could have won that game. Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. That Chelsea match really cemented it for me. Um, the Arsenal draw, I was like, okay, we're making some noise. And then the Chelsea match, I was like, okay, like we've now gone toe to toe with two of the best. So what does that say about us? And we're not only did we go toe to toe with the best, we won, the other matches. So like, what does that say about us? We are right there with them, I think. Let me just repost the new link that I had to set up here for this stream. All right, here we go. Players back out in the pitch. Atletico to kick off this half. Now we're delayed to start the second half. What's going on? Like the players are waiting. Referee, what are you doing? Come on. There we go. Okay. It's just like the big test will be Lyon and Barca if we play them. Yes. Yeah, I covered the Lyon match when they played Arsenal. Um Lyon look serious. Like they're back to their old ways. But Barcelona look lethal as always too. I mean, again, I was watching the highlights from the Atletico Madrid Barcelona match, and Barcelona just looked absolutely, I mean, like a machine. So, yeah, yeah, Barcelona and Lyon will be major, major tests for us if we play them. I don't know if we're playing them. I don't think we're playing them, but yeah. Referee called the foul. This referee, man, oh my goodness. Like she's holding her head. You're supposed to stop the match when the player's holding their head, but the referee let it go on. That's a foul. That should be a card. If you're gonna hand out cards the way you're handing out cards, why don't you go check the screen? This referee, man, that's this referee is silly. What is it saying? Give me 1 second. We gotta do some admin stuff here. Oop. No wonder folks are confused. It's the wrong thumbnail up. Yeah, I don't know. This referee, like, I just, like, I'm just, with that call now. I'm just worried. Like, is she just going to further ruin the game? That's the issue. That's why people are confused. It's the wrong thumbnail. Apologies for that. I was trying to get the stream back up and running and had to reuse my old settings and have the wrong thumbnail. So let me change that. Oof, that was almost a goal for Atletico Madrid there. There we go. That should be updated now. I'm like all over the shop today. Here come Madrid again, down the left-hand side, our right-hand side. Couple step overs, cutting it inside. Did we make any changes? Turlin did come off. Okay. George, George and Nelson came on. Turlin and Toon came off. I missed that. Apologies. I didn't announce that one. Long shot from Madrid wide. So I saw Gabby G on the back of the Atletico Madrid player's shirt, and I'm like, wait, what? Different, different Gabby G. Sandberg with the throw, drying off the ball. Atletico heads it out for another throw for Sandberg. Down the line, looking for Mallard. Mallard under pressure. Cuts inside. Referee says that she got the ball, but again, I can't trust anything the referee says or does now. Here come Atletico. Sorry, a couple of admin things. Trying to switch out this link here just so everyone has it. Okay, cool. We're good there. I can close all this stuff. Tell you, man, one-man band here. So, I don't have a whole tech team. If the tech goes wrong, it's me. Atletico down our left-hand side, into the box. Back out of the box, cross in, deep, turned away by Manchester United. That's a foul, referee. Please, thank you. Look at that, a yellow card for the Atletico Madrid player, Alexia Fernandez. I should try to go through the back of Rolfo. George standing over the free kick, goes long. Looking for Rolfo, who has it inside, looking for Turlin. Miyazawa collects. Back heel. Cheeky little back heel, caught everyone off guard. Ooh, Atletico breaking with it across the halfway line. Gabby George chasing. Atletico Madrid inside. Dummy. Far post. Shot. Blocked. Madrid again inside the box. Looking for a shot. Shot blocked again. corner of the box down to the side of the box, and that is collected by Riviere. Trying to play out of the back, we probably shouldn't. Atletico Madrid again, still Atletico still probing around the box. Now a bit of relief from the pressure. Now they swung it out to our left-hand side. Sandberg closing down. Cross. Ooh, Gabby George with an iffy block. It trickled back to our keeper, Tillis Joyce. There was a lot happening in that last 10, 15 seconds. Bit of a storm we just weathered, I would say. Here's Atletico Madrid down the right-hand side. This is one of those games we have to kind of dig in and be patient. Just given that we're down a player. Atletico Madrid swinging it wide down our left-hand side. Cross into the box. Cleared by George. Mallard comes away with it, but it's taken off her foot. Miyazawa boots it clear. Gives us a bit of relief from the pressure. Allows us to step out of the back a little bit. Oof. Here come Atletico Madrid again. I feel like I'm a broken record saying that. I need to like get a button that I can press that just says, "Here come Atletico Madrid again." Atletico Madrid are kind of camped out around our box at the moment. It's the point of attack outside. Sandberg. Oh, great save from Tullis Joyce. Oh my goodness, great save. Whew. This is a corner kick for Atletico Madrid, by the way, off of a great, great save from our keeper. Ball in, far post, tussle in the box, tussle in the box still, loose, wide from Atletico Madrid. Looks like another corner kick. We're in a bit of a storm right now, so we're trying to weather this. Atletico are pushing hard for an equalizer. Valentin's Joyce is keeping us in the game at the moment. Um, she made a great save off of that first chance from Atletico Madrid. The referee once again is making himself the main character by stopping the corner kick to have some words with the players. Corner kick for Atletico Madrid. Incoming. Far post. Over everyone's head. Come on, goal kick. Goal kick. Please. Let's get out of this right now because we are another corner kick. Third corner in a row for Atletico Madrid. One side, then the other side. Now they're back to our left-hand side. So it's going left, right, left. Here comes the corner kick. Low, near post, cleared away by Miyazawa. Atletico recover. Still on our left-hand side. Cross into the box. Mallard intercepts. Tries to dribble out. Sandberg boots it clear. Oh, Atletico Madrid recover the line. Mallard dribbling out. Mallard, too much. I thought she was going to go on a run for a minute there from our own half. But Atletico have nicked the ball off her toes, and it's out for a throw-in just through from the area. It was a lot going on. I don't know what was going with the coaches now. Ball's in play for a pass to Nelson. Sandberg. We're in the box. Right? Lose. Raffo again. Turned away. Sandberg. We are now setting up over the Atletico box. George is recycling. She's gone over to Leticia. Leticia switches it back across. Overhit though. Ruffo's telling Leticia to calm down a bit. She's telling her to calm down because Leticia did put a little too much heat on that one. But I get it though. It's like when you're under pressure for that long, and you get a sniff around the other team's goal, you're like, an excited puppy. So we gotta like take a breath when we get the ball. Miyazawa deflects the pass out for a throw-in for Atletico. Atletico have the ball across their back line right now in their own half. They're edging towards the center circle. Now they've crossed the halfway line down our left-hand side. Luani for Atletico being harried by Sandberg. Now it's out to our right-hand side. Here comes Atletico into our box. Cross, little cross cut out. Atletico throw in. Atletico out to our left-hand side again through Luani. Luani versus Sandberg. Into the corner. That's a handball. What? Just because you fall on the ball doesn't mean it's a sudden foul. Let me see this again. Oh, that's absolute crap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a terrible call. This crew needs to no. No, 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 no. Just because the player is on your back and you fall on the ball, it doesn't mean it's suddenly a foul in your favor. It's not a get out of jail free card if I fall over on top of the ball and look at the referee. There has to be a foul. But this referee doesn't seem to understand that. She just was like, oh, an Atletico player fell down, foul on Manchester United. Like, come on. Come on, give me a break. Atletico with the kick from basically the corner. Far post, steered wide by Atletico Madrid. You know what? Honestly, I think this referee is probably going to try to. I think this referee is probably going to at some point give a penalty to Atletico Madrid. I just feel it coming. I hope not. But I feel it coming from this referee. She just loves to seem to give what she can to Atletico. Leah Galton's coming on. I think Rafa is coming off the pitch. Rafa tried to take the long way off the pitch, but the Atletico players were quick to spot it and steer her the other direction to the nearest side, to the nearest touchline. Good game from Rafa, though. Good game from Rafa and great goal. Leah Galton's on the pitch. Hopefully our outlet. Hopefully our outlet and give us a bit of a break. It's a handball. It's a handball from Atletico Madrid right in front. God, come on, referee. Gosh. Yes. Atletico Madrid. Yes. Come on, Galton. Come on. What? It's like every time we touch one of their players, the referee is like foul. I that's not a foul. That wasn't a foul. I'm like, I've seen some crap refereeing, but word. Like this is absurd. This is absurd. This referee is awful. This and it looks like I'm freezing again. Sorry. This ref is awful. Here come Atletico Madrid edging towards our box, ball into the box. That was a teasing ball floated into the box. That was a very good ball, I got to be honest, from the Atletico Madrid player. Because Tolis Joyce almost got lured out of her box or not out of her box, but off her line to grab it. Riviere is down. This is not good. Atletico looking to make some substitutions. Riviere is up and walking, so that's good. Like I'm still just like beside myself with this referee right now, to be honest. I just J2387 says we need to adapt to European football. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a learning curve for us, clearly. Because I mean, these calls are goal kick from Tillis Joyce up, contested by Sandberg and Luani, won by Manchester United. Galton pushes it long, looking for Mallard, but a little too long for Mallard. I know Galton is a left-handed player, but I almost wonder if she should be like set up as our kind of striker, and maybe Mallard sits a little bit behind. Waiting for a throw in from Riviere. Here we go. Big throw down the line. Atletico come through to claim it and pass it back to their keeper, who then kicks it out to their center back. Atletico on the ball still, looking for a penetrating pass. They are making the way into our half, but we clear it long. It's gonna be quite a bit of that, I feel like, for the rest of this match as tired legs start to set in. Atletico into the box. challenge and out for a corner kick for Atletico Madrid. Honestly, at this point, I kind of feel like this final whistle can't come fast enough, to be honest. It's like you know, here come Atletico. She tried to do a rainbow flick. Yeah, that was pretty audacious. Okay, yeah. I mean, you're down 1-0, so I don't know if that's the best time to try that, but okay. Ball into the box. Toilet Joyce claims that was a bit of a tough fall, but I think she's shaking it off. I tell you what, man, she deserves front seat on the bus or the plane back. I mean, she has kept us in this match, honestly, with some of her saves and just coming out and commanding the box the way she has. Atletico Madrid have the ball across their back line. Atletico Madrid still with the ball. Atletico Madrid at the top of the center circle. Here come Madrid down the right hand, our left hand side with Luani. Luani versus Sandberg. Don't dive in, Sandberg. And swept clear. I think that was Nal swept that clear. Madrid recover and rinse and repeat. Like I said, the full time whistle can't come soon enough, to be honest. I. Oof. Cut out by Miyazawa. Madrid again down our right hand side. They're throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, at us at this point. We are weathering the storm. Again, cleared by Miyazawa. Out for a throw in. A Madrid throw in deep into our half. Cross from Madrid. Headed clear by George. Collected by Madrid, top of the box. Nelson has it. Nelson goes long, looking for Galton. If that came off, that would have been beautiful. Madrid recover. Madrid coming down the right hand side. Madrid slow it down, trying to get the defenders into the attack. Long shot, saved by Tellis Joyce. And again, as we have a break here, just apologies for the technical difficulties this stream. Not the norm, so I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's a my internet thing or a YouTube thing or what. My stream that I'm watching has been fine, so I'm leaning towards it not being an internet issue. Maybe a challenge at YouTube right now. But apologies for the choppiness. This isn't, like I said, this isn't the normal quality. Like I said, I blame the referee for my connectivity issues. Miyazawa broke up the play. Here she comes. That's a so that's not a foul. Okay, so that's not a foul. So she can come in with her studs like that on our player, but that's cool. Whatever, referee. Atletico Madrid with a throw in. Atletico Madrid going out to our right hand side. Atletico, they've got all their center backs forward and they're just knocking it around right now, looking for a penetrating pass. Cut out by Sandberg. Shot blocked. Mallard, Galton trying to run it out. That's a foul, referee. Come on. Kick her out. Kick her out. She's gone. She's got to go. She's got to go, referee. She's got to go. She's got to go. She's gone. She's gone. 10 on 10. 10 on 10. I typically don't clap for red cards. I don't. But that was a yellow card offense tackle. I'm surprised we got the call. I'm surprised we got the foul call, let alone surprised that the referee gave Fernandez a second yellow, seeing as how she's already on one. Because sometimes referees try to be lenient. They give you a yellow. You usually do another yellow card offense, and they give you a talking to. They're like, look, don't do it again. And then you do it again, and then you're gone. So I guess I can thank this referee's inconsistencies for righting a wrong. Um, but now it's 10 on 10. So here we go. Here we go. Setting up an exciting finish. I will say that much. Come on, ladies. Let's see this out. Let's see this out. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Dalton, don't do anything silly. What's happening now? I don't know why Galton's kicking her leg out there. That's a bit bizarre. And she's got to be careful with this referee. Let's just play. No VAR checks. Let's play. Come on. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, we're playing. Man, this is. Whew, this finish is gonna be. It's gonna be something. I think. Atletico with the ball. Luani dribbling across. Errant pass to her left back, who has to chase it. Madrid are still in their own half. Madrid looking for trying to reorganize. Honestly, I could tell you can see it in their faces, their passes. They're trying to reorganize. They're like, okay, what do we do now? They don't have the benefit of a halftime break to kind of sort things out. Here comes United. Mallard, Mallard, a couple fake shots. Nelson, edge of the box. Sandberg, come on, Sandberg. Too big of a touch. Galton has it. Miyazawa rise the challenge well. United on the ball. Riviere. Smart, smart, smart. Good. Good, 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 good. Leticia coming forward across the halfway line. Well, not quite. She passes it to Riviere. Riviere to Gabby George. George coming forward. George over to Sandberg. Sandberg now across the halfway line. Galton back across the halfway line to Gabby George. George back to Tullis Joyce in the net, who's outside of her 18-yard box. She keeps it moving to Leticia. Leticia goes long down the right-hand side. Atletico knock it out for a throw-in for Manchester United. I feel like the tide is turning now that we're even and 10 on 10. I think the tide's turning back in our favor here. I guess you could say it was always in our favor since Atletico didn't score while they were up a player that whole time. But now we are back on even terms in terms of personnel, and you can see the shift already. United on the ball more. We're the better team. We're the better team. Riviere, ball to the box looking for Mallard. Mallard smartly brings it down. Shot blocked by Atletico Madrid. Offsides. Mallard's like me. That was funny. I wish you guys could have seen that. If you're not watching, Millar's reaction was hilarious just now to being called offsides. That's funny. Here come Atletico Madrid looking long over the top. Miyazawa chasing back. Atletico Madrid have the ball. They connect. That pass connected. Madrid looking for a penetrating pass. Ran long. Tullis Joyce smartly wasted a bit of time before picking it up. Tullis Joyce taking time off the clock. Goes long. Atletico win the first header, but we win the second ball. That's a foul, referee, but okay. Right in front of you. Riviere. Letitia to George. George to Sandberg. Back to George. George smartly not rushing it, going back to Tullis Joyce. Here comes Letitia charging forward. Now that Atletico is stretched a bit. Riviere cutting inside. We're still in our own half, by the way. Riviere into some pressure, coughs it up to Madrid. Here come Madrid. Long shot blocked by Miyazawa. Riviere again recovers the ball, goes long down the line, looking for Mallard. Into Madrid's half. Foot race. Madrid wins it. Madrid goes back to Gallardo, the keeper. Madrid across the halfway line into United territory, down our right-hand side. Madrid circulating the ball a bit now that they've got the defenders up into our half. Oh, Riviere went for the cutting out the pass, but she didn't connect on it. Atletico Madrid into our box. Cross blocked by Sigiati. Corner kick for Atletico Madrid. Ball in. Far post. Shot blocked from Atletico Madrid. Atletico recover. Miyazawa get there? No. Luani chips it into the box looking for a Madrid teammate. That is cleared by, looks like Nelson across the halfway line. Gallardo collects. Madrid stay in our half. Madrid walking forward. Madrid goes down the right-hand side. They're targeting Riviere's side right now, looks like. Maybe she's a bit tired, or they're, I don't know. But they seem to be going down our right-hand side quite a bit now. Tullis Joyce collects, falls on top of the ball, eats up a bit more of that clock, as she should. Plug in my phone here. A long punt from Tullis Joyce. First bounce, second bounce. Atletico collects, passes it back to Gallardo. Atletico coming forward across the halfway line into our territory. Now retreating a bit back into the center circle. Now they're trying now our left-hand side with Luani. Luani plays it down the line. Atletico Madrid into the edge of our box. She's turned away by Sandberg. Galton defending Luani. Luani into the box. Great tackle from Galton. Great freaking tackle. Wow. And clear from Galton. That was a great tackle. Mallard gets to it. Mallard one-on-one with the Atletico Madrid defender. Mallard going to the box. Mallard goes wide. Oh, that could have been 2-0. Oh, that could have been 2-0. Mallard was one-on-one with the Athletic defender. She cuts inside. And then she just puts her shot wide. Oh man, that could have been 2-0. I hope we don't come back to. I hope it doesn't come back to haunt us. Man, we needed that. We needed that. We needed that. Oh man, we needed that. Like that would have been the perfect way to cap things off. A great tackle from Galton. I mean, that was an excellent tackle from Galton. And then she played the ball down the line. Mallard held off the first Atletico defender, who ultimately ate dirt. And then Mallard was in on their last defender and just put her shot wide. Oh man. We're coming Atletico Madrid. Atletico coming forward. Errant pass, but Luani collects down our left hand side. She's squared up with Galton. Galton says, let's dance again. Luani trying to get past Galton again. This time she gets down. Mallard. Oh, play Miyazawa. Miyazawa turn. Turn, 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 turn. Miyazawa switches the point of attack to Nelson. Atletico are back. Oh, look at Sandberg. Sandberg coming through. Sandberg. Sandberg into the box. Sandberg pushed out wide a bit. Into the box still. Mallard. We gotta take these opportunities. We gotta take these opportunities. A triple substitution from Madrid. Man, I hope these last couple chances don't come back to haunt us. 87th minute right now. Fiamma, Boarisa, and Lauren are off for Atletico Madrid. Victoria, Bartel, Perez on for Atletico Madrid. Mallard's coming off, taking her time, as she should. Looks like Williams is coming on. Rachel Williams on to the pitch. Atletico Madrid have the ball right now with their keeper Gallardo under slight pressure from Williams. Madrid come forward with a long pass into our half. They're trying to work down our right hand side. Leticia is shouting that's our ball because the referee looks like she. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it is our ball. Yeah, Leticia was shouting at referee like our ball, our ball. Don't screw up this call. Throw for Manchester United. Riviere goes long. Nelson chasing down. Atletico Madrid cut that out. Madrid, here they come across the halfway line into our half. Loose pass, Miyazawa tried to track it down but couldn't quite get there. The ball makes it through to our back line to George. George goes up to Sandberg. Sandberg goes long down the left hand side. Williams chasing, but Atletico gets there first. They collect and they cycle it through their back line. Atletico out wide, down our right hand side. Atletico passes inside. Here comes Atletico Madrid to our box. Great tackle. Another great tackle from Galton. Another great tackle from Galton. Wow. She is taking no prisoners back there. I'm glad I'm sitting here in this chair and not going against Leah Galton right now because she is just. Whew. Goal kick. That's a goal kick. Goal kick. Yes. Again, good defense from Galton. Galton's going for player of the match here in this cameo appearance. '90th minute coming to a close. Goal kick up. Looking for our left hand side. Williams strong in the tackle. Williams. Williams. Throwing for Atletico Madrid. I was just calling the handball on Williams. Yeah, that was a bit of a handball. Whatever. We play. We move. Atletico Madrid cycling through their back line. Here comes our center back forward into the center circle with the ball across the halfway line now. Now she goes to her left, our right. Madrid looking for a way through down our right hand side. Riviere out to contest. Atletico looking for a penetrating pass. Ball ricochets around a bit. Atletico gets on the end of it, but not in a necessarily dangerous position. Here comes Luwani down our left-hand side. Sandberg and Galton pushing her out wide. What? Referee, come on. Referee, you got to call that. That's got to be a card. Luwani just kicked out at Sandberg. That's got to be a card. Thank you. Yes, yellow card. Luwani kicked Sandberg after the ball had gone away. Honestly, they should look at that again. They should look at it again. That could be another red card. Honestly, the way she kicked out at Sandberg's legs. I mean, with the way this ref is throwing out cards, why not that a red? Anyway, 4 minutes stoppage time. We are 2 minutes into that, although I expect to be a couple more at it just for that pause and play just now. Williams on the ball in United's half. Holds off the Madrid player. The Madrid player goes down in a heap. Gallardo from Madrid clears. It was a through pass. Now Gabby George the other way. Back to Tillis Joyce. Tillis Joyce out of bounds for a throw in for Atletico Madrid. Oh. Throw in for Madrid. Cross into the box. Madrid, another cross to the box. Cleared. Come on, Williams. Chase that down. Come on. Oh, almost. Almost. Madrid attacking still. Madrid attacking still. Tillis Joyce comes out to collect. Madrid were trying to appeal for a penalty kick, but absolutely not. What is happening? A referee's giving a card to Victor Martin, the Atletico Madrid manager. Okay. I was worried she was going to check a call or something because the last shout was from Madrid for a penalty kick. So I was worried that she was being called over to review, but it was just a card for Madrid's manager. So probably another minute at most. That's it. That's it. Manchester United hold on to win 1-0. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Breathe. Everybody breathe. Everybody, you can exhale. You can breathe now. We got through it. We got through it. Oh my goodness. I need a sip of water. Okay. Manchester United 1, Atletico Madrid 0. Let me pull up some stats for you very quickly. Um, oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay, so Rofo opened the scoring with a 24th minute goal. Then there was a very controversial and terrible call from the referee to have Janssen sent off in the 41st minute. Then there was a second yellow for Alexia Fernandez of Atletico Madrid in the 74th minute. So that resulted in a red card for her. So that drew us back even to 10-10. The final stats, 17 shots Atletico Madrid, 10 shots for Manchester United. Let me just refresh that, make sure that's accurate. Yeah, okay. 17 shots Atletico Madrid, 10 shots Manchester United, 5 shots on target for Madrid, 1 shot on target for United. That was the goal. 66% possession in favor of Atletico. Uh, 11 fouls apiece. Wow. 1 yellow card apiece, 1 red card apiece, 1 offsides apiece, 7 corners for Madrid to United's 1. So, a physical match, a match that just had me all over the place, nearly falling out of my chair, technical difficulties, crazy red cards, uh, nail biting defense. I mean, Galton came up with some huge tackles. Tullis Joyce came up with some huge saves. I don't know who player the match goes to. I mean, Tullis Joyce at one point, then Galton came on, even though she came on for what, half an hour, made a case for herself. Um, I don't know. I mean, Sandberg, Riviere, both being tough and blocking shots. Miyazawa blocking shots. I don't know who I give it to. I mean, Atletico Madrid, yeah, twist, you're right. Defensive masterclass, Atletico Madrid, they threw all their attacking talent at us. They threw everyone at us. I mean, gosh, like, got to take a breath after that match. But honestly, what I have to say is, and I was saying this at halftime, I think I was saying at halftime, maybe before half, that speaks to the character of our ladies. That speaks to the character of the mighty Manchester United women, as I said in the description for this game. The mighty Manchester United women shall not be messed with. You saw it right here. Shall not be messed with, right? We score first. You try and, throw the book at us and, send our player off. We hold on. We fight. We ultimately get the better of Madrid. Their player gets sent off. Uh, Staunch defending from our back line, from everyone really throwing their body behind shots. Tullis Joyce. I mean, this is title winning mentality. This is title winning pedigree. This is title winning everything right here. Again, I know it's soon, it's early. I know we're early in the WSL, we're early in the Champions League, but you've all seen it. You've all watched football. You've all watched all kinds of sports. You know, when you see that team that just has that edge, that just has that bit of grit, that has that finesse, that has all of it together, that they link arm in arm metaphorically and stand against the other teams. That's what we're seeing right now. If you're not excited about our women, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, heck of a resilient win. I am so proud. You should all be so proud. I am bursting with joy right now, the way that they held on for that victory. And the celebrations afterwards, the scenes afterwards, I mean, Skinner was giving a big hug to every single player because they absolutely deserve it. I mean, I know we had a fiasco before with plane tickets and things. They better all be flying back first class to Manchester. That's all I gotta say. It better be first class tickets. I don't know who's doing the booking. They need to be on their computer or their phone right now, upgrading all the seats, every single player into first class. Like, you know, yeah, because they've earned it. They've earned it. Um, Player of the match goes to the ref. I know she tried to make herself the star of the show. I mean, that was, yeah, poor from the refs. I mean, so again, to add to the title winning pedigree and mentality, yeah, we survived that ref. We defeated that ref. It was 12 on 11, then it was uh 12 on 10, you know, and then it was 11 on 10, honestly, if you include the referee there. So we got through it. Um Whew. Let me know what you guys think, in the comments here. I'll hang out for a little bit more. Let me stop my timer. I got so excited I forgot to even stop my timer here. But man, man, oh man, oh man, what a win! What a win! Let me know who your player of the match is. Let me know your thoughts on the match. Just all of it. Please do like. Please like if you're excited for that win. Please subscribe if you are new. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties earlier. I'm not sure what was happening there. My stream was fine, so I think my internet was fine. Maybe it was YouTube. I don't want to say it too loud because they might, they might retaliate. But I kind of think it was maybe their fault. But anyway, yeah, that was a lot to get through for for me too with the technical difficulties. Like I said, it's like I played. Whew. Oh man, yeah. But that is why we watch the beautiful game. Whew. Resilience, passion, fight. You know, and hopefully, hopefully Park can come back for next match. Again, she was missing, in case you're wondering, through concussion protocols. She took that blow in the last match to the head. So, I think they kept her out just to be safe. Um, and obviously we're going to be without Jansen because that was a straight red for, what is it, 2, 3 matches? I'm not sure if the rules are slightly different in the league phase of the Champions League or not here, but I want to say it's 2 or 3 matches where we'll be without Jansen in the Champions League. She can still play for us domestically, but for the Champions League, we'll be without her. Um, I guess my concern, if I'm if I should even say it now, because I don't want to rain on the parade, but my concern is the same thing as it has been before. When we go to our bench, apart from obviously Galt coming on, um, and Nelson did well too. Um, when we go to our bench, I worry a little bit. Like, to be honest, George had me a little bit worried back there with some of those passes, a little bit slow on the ball. Um, if I'm being honest, um, because like I said, Galton came in, did well. Nelson came in, did well. Williams, yes, a little bit slower, but she still did well up there, to be honest. I mean, if you get the ball into her feet, no one's getting it off of her. But yeah, was a little bit worried about George. Again, just looked a little bit shaky in the back. That's all I'm going to say. So again, January transfer window coming up. Maybe we look into the market a little bit to try and strengthen our bench. Because my other worry is that we can't keep winning games like that. That's a lot on your body. That's a lot mentally. That's a lot physically. And so we can't keep having our girls running to the ground like that. So we're going to need to strengthen on our bench. We're going to need to try and stay injury free. We really need to focus on recovery as much as we can, with these players, and just try and see ourselves through the season. And again, like I said, march on to a title either in the Champions League or WSL. So again, not to rain on the parade, but that's just my concern, is going to our bench. It drops off a little more than I'd like. And, you know, I feel like we're an injury or two away from things kind of starting to go the wrong way, which again, knock on wood, speak it into the air that it doesn't happen. But otherwise, we did it. We did it. And I say we because all the positive vibes that the fans were sending their way, that all counts for something. So, you know, victory, victory, victory. Yeah, Fallon Tullis Joyce has been ace. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, you know, I'll 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 waive this for Fallon Tullis Joyce. USA. No. But yeah, you know, we did it. We did it. So um yeah, Earps has not been missed the way that we thought. Not at all. But anyway, I think I think I might wrap it up there. And go refill my water bottle, get something to eat, and take a breather after that match because that was a heck of a match. So anyway, please do like and subscribe. Again, apologies for the technical challenges. Not sure what was happening there. That's not the usual on this channel. Um, and yeah, the ladies are on international break now, I think. So I think they're back November, is it second or third, something like that. So focus is switching back to the men. I will be doing a match preview, dropping that on Saturday for the match Sunday against Liverpool. I'll be doing a match watch for that as well. So please do join me for that. And yeah, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Glory, glory, Manchester United. See you in the next one. Peace.